On purpose, there is a veil for you to pull away. On purpose. And I ask you, how are you doing so far? What is your belief about what is taking place at this moment? Do you believe that there are entities or angels or whatever you call them that you cannot see that are around you? Dear ones, there is a multi-dimensional world just filled with energies that know your name. It cannot touch you when you have an attitude. They can't touch you if you have disbelief or fear. They have to be invited. Before you came and walked in the door, did you invite them to drop your bias? Did you invite them that you could get out of your shell for just a little while and feel these things that are here to be felt? Maybe you didn't think about it. Maybe this is for the future. Did you decide before you came in what you were going to learn or not learn? Are you seeing this event as something here and you are there? Or do you understand that there's something far larger here for you? We know your name. We know what you face. We know the disappointments that you have, the joys that you have. We know what you're trying to do. How does it feel to have an entourage? I'm not going to number them because they're not able to be counted. An entourage of energies that leave with you and stay with you and sleep with you and eat with you, that can't touch you. They can't say hello. They can't say I love you. They can't tell you who you are. All they could do is sit and wait for you to ask them. It's all you have to do. When my partner, in complete and total disbelief, one who made fun of the New Age and all the things around it, when this man was perplexed with a problem and sat down in the chair, and the only way he could know any kind of truth was to make the request, an unbeliever, linear to the max. And he said the words, if you're there, show me. And we filled his heart with love, and tears ran down his cheeks. It didn't convince him. In fact, he was angry. He said we were controlling him. But there was something there. And the engineer, he couldn't leave it alone. There was something there. He sat in the chair and something happened. Now that's a puzzle, isn't it? It's outside of the purview of his training, of his box of reality. He got a result because he then flippantly said, show me. And he meant it. He was ready to change his belief, and he did. We stood next to him all his life and knew the potentials of what he would do. For more than 40 years. More. Walked with him, slept with him, watched him cry, watched him laugh. Went to school with him. He never said anything. Just like you. This is the system, dear ones, of the old soul. You're here in a quest to learn things. Hopefully you didn't make up your mind before you came in what the things were you're going to learn. Because you don't know what you don't know. What if what you're going to learn was never presented on the stage? But it is now. If you will release the bubble around you and let God come in, that's family. And you'll recognize it right away. You'll go home with it. It'll fill you with such a different feeling of peace that at home, when you sit in the chair and say, I'm here, or you meditate, you'll immediately have invited us to take your hand, to start working with you on a way that's not academic, that's not intellectual. It's right at the heart. You see, you're connected to us fully every minute of the day. And this is what we want to teach you right now as we sit in the chair. Maybe it's why you came. We're connected. It doesn't matter your gender, your old soul, you've been here before. What is the system? What do you really think is the system? Is it you trying to figure it out, or is it you trying to let us in? You don't have to figure anything out. You really don't. You don't. All you have to do is to open your heart to something bigger that you don't know about. And in will come synchronicity that takes you places, that pushes you around, that you know loves you. And you start walking a path where you literally turn around and say, I love you too. You start to feel it so much that there's some bigger force in this universe than you or this planet or governments or events. It's bigger than all of that, and you are walking in the middle of it, old soul. The very cycles of the planet and life itself is part of the energy that you carry with you as an old soul. It is. It's not academic. You can't write it down. It just is. And pretty soon you start to realize you're not alone. You're just not alone. Ever. And soon it will dawn upon you that we have taken your hand and we're not going to let it go because you gave us permission. You see, we are not linear. And once you let us in, once you give permission, once you start asking for us to be around you, it's not like 3D where things fade and go away with time. We're always there. This is the beginning of what you came for. For then the teaching begins. Whatever was presented here pales in comparison to what you're going to discover by yourself when you walk with God. That is the answer to every question you have.